Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? I'm just gonna go into welcome. I took a little moment to hit record because I kind of like had a delay, and then I got like all into myself in every kind of way, and so kind of got lost in that kind of sway of things. By the way, poetry is my vibe. It seems to be something that I do all of the motherfucking time. Welcome. These are healing vibes. Whoa, shit, what your mama gave you. Welcome. It's been an interesting day. I come to you barefaced and pretty much seems I want to bleed twice this month. So it's like, okay, TMI, TMI. Welcoming to the evolution. Getting rid of every pollution. Hello. Some motherfuckers would try you. They would try you in their theatrics. Like, we got this world of, like one can say demonic forces taking over the human population by creating these mass avatars of themselves within shells of their own existence, operating their vehicle and operating it in such a distorted, in such a disconnected way from their entire being that it got them misplaced, distorted, you know what I mean? Projectifying onto other beings their own inner demons. Okay. Stand back. And then I'd be like, oh my god, but you're so mean. Oh my god. Am I? Or you're so mean that you would try to do it in hidden view, right? Thinking that you can do what you do and then like pretend about it too. Nah, let's extract your mean, bring it to the surface, you know what I mean? Oh, hallelujah. You want to project onto me and tell me it's my thing? People have nerve, I know. They get put out to the curb over there, hold up, swerve. I've been eating witches like you since elementary school, my dear Watson. Well, you thought you was the first to try to execute a lie and to align when we work on this so much in this life that we're gonna let some little snake. And then I hate to use animals, you know what I'm saying, because you know how I feel about animals. I like them better than humans. Some real. I had such an emotional experience with the birds. I have no sense of time. This happened this year, so we're in 2022 already, right? Although these messages are timeless and it's January still, right? So it happened this year when it snowed. One of the first times it snowed out here. And I went out to like shovel, even though I didn't have to, I wanted to. And so, right, this is different, right, with certain kind of things. And I'm so glad that I did, because I promise you, I didn't even bring my phone. I had a nature-esque moment, natural experience. And and I'm so glad. And like, part of me wished I had it, because I wanted to capture what I was witnessing, because I couldn't believe it. But I hate saying that too. I don't hate. I fix my verbiage. I don't want it to be a pollutant. So I'm conscious of the things that I say and do. That's why people need to check themselves too, and they think they can come through busting in with their toxicities. Talk about, oh yeah, I'm gonna go be on this pretending lie and try to bring this girl down all the time with my lies. You can get the hell out of here with that bullshit. Should have stayed your motherfucking lane, because I had nothing about you to say, and then you want to go bring it my way. Okay, you meet the mean girl, then you think that you gonna try to call me now. Oh my God, she thinks she's so bad. She thinks she's better than me or better than us. Do you see? Right. So after I was, and it happens after I was done completing my set out to do task. And I did it pretty fast. And I was just like amazed with that. And I was soaking in this moment, and I was having a moment with my animals, because I was like, okay, where am I gonna, and I was clearing out the bird stuff and removing the snow, and so that they can, resume normalcy in their eating. And then it happened. And it was just so beautiful. I haven't yet to express it or explain it, so this will be the first time. So bear with me, So I look up, and I'm by the trees. So the trees are all here and there. It's picturesque. It's very beautiful. If you do follow me on any of my social medias, I sometimes take a picture or share that little scenic view of like the trees and the sky and stuff like that at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. That's me, the one and only. You either like me or you don't. Never any middle ground. Like, people either gravitate towards me, and then there's those that there is a middle ground, because there's those that love me but hate me too. Get it, learn, boo. There's reasons for everyone, right? Whatever. I am the fixer. And if you are here and you resonate with me in every kind of degree, and you see how others try to be throwing you shade, trying to put you to blame, and try to knock you off your game, you are most likely the fixer in every motherfucker's life, that they should be fucking kissing your fucking feet for the inspiration and the muse, like, just grace that you bestow onto them in mercy, because you know better and you do better and you are better, and that's just motherfucking it. Okay, that fixer, that you that it person, and that's why they don't like you, right? Truth be told, right? But no more whitewashing that fix. No more whitewashing that fix, because they don't serve nobody good, and it just dims your light, which is what they've been trying to do anyway. So now I'm gonna fix without whitewashing. I'm not gonna white over this shit. We're gonna speak on this, but we're gonna do it in a creative blast to transmute this blasphemy. Oh, how dare she? Do you see how she treated me? Ah, the narcissist speaks. The hurt person, hurting people in a sly kind of like lie, denial. crying wolf every kind of time, right? Trying to be the mean girl in this life, right? I hear how you speak it. You're not nice. Let's be real, right? Speaker of truth. Anyways, right? So the trees, because the snow had, it was fresh snow, right? So the trees have snow all over them, and there's snow everywhere, and it just looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. And then oh, a little bird. This is a mix of them. Not one of their names that I learned of now, because I was doing my research. I interact with a lot of, like, you watch a lot of my videos and see, and pictures and see, like, I really do meet up with the wild, you know, in this neck of the woods, and they love me, I love them, and I just love animals, you know, so, and they talk to me, you know. So, hey, so all of a sudden, all of them, it's a mix of them. So these are blue jays. This new bird that I can't remember its name right now. But, this new bird, the cardinals, right? And I think that it was another day I showed the cardinals. The blue jays, like the ravens be on this side, right? The ravens are way bigger than the crows. Yeah, the raven waiting for us, right? Like, it was just, it was insane. Like, it was like, Ma, and it looks jacked up while it walks. do, 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 raven aside. Yeah, it's way bigger than so, okay. So, but they weren't there. These are the littler birds. They're the little birds, right? Right? And the squirrels and stuff. But it was the little birds. All of them. All of them. So when I tell you that, even I was telling my daughter, I'm like, there's over hundreds. Like, I know it sounds like an exaggeration, but I promise you that it was not. It was more than 100 birds swarming into this area in my back, right? Where the trees are, and it's just beautiful, right? And they tweeting and singing and stuff and swirling, all each occupied different spaces of the trees, and then would hop off and then hop back on. And what was happening, and it just was like, I wish that I had my phone, like, you know, at this point, because I'm like, oh my God, it's like so amazing. But would I have been able to, nice bird, thank you. Would I have been able to really absorb the landscape as beautifully if I had my phone? Because it would have been more on angles and than looking at it from a screen to enjoy its massive quantum upliftment, right? So, yeah, so what was happening was all the snow was being shaken off, and the different sounds that each of these different breeds of birds were making were cute when the snow, I guess, would hit them. Like, but it was all enjoyable for them. So each of them, so what they were doing was taking the snow off the trees together. Oh. And I said, wow, y'all get it. Wow, y'all get it. Wow. Thank you for letting me see that it does exist. So that should exist. So don't get discouraged when you met with that mofo that thought different. That's their karma. Right? So keep doing your thing. The shadow of the past wants to come up and curl up people's ass. We're in a lot of retrograde seasons, right? The crone. But it's in this position that you are being asked to act in wisdom. 6, 7, 8, 8. So it's like striving, thriving, going through 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 equals 4, right? Reduced down to a singular digit. So it's 4, 8, right? Building up this momentum of foundation being established, right before the 9, the completion. 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 12 and 3, but there has to be some harmony. That's why things have to fix. And then you got 2 4s, right, with 13 even right here with the speaker of truth, right? So 4, 4, 8, double 8, 8, right? So 4, 4, 4, 8, 8, 8, all these kind of numbers. That's great, right? Building up to the crescendo of closing out certain kind of cycles that are going to be now pleasing to you, right? So the pleasing, you're fixing, right, from the shadows of the past, and that's going to come up, right, in certain kind of ways. And just be thankful for the people that are coming in and just like re-highlighting certain kind of things that needed to be alchemized anyway, so that you can move on into the bright spark that is you, right? So so this is like the queen of passage. So it's like right. So it's going through the passages, right? It's going through the passages with your bright spark, right? That ignites everything. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's another 3 8, 8, 8, 8, right? And then 5 change, right? So massive change that is happening on an evolutionary kind of scale, right? Based on, I was thinking apple, but that looks like a heart, right? So certain kind of sacrifices that have had to be made, right? Oh, look, I made a choker like this. I posted in my shop, witchyutopian.com. I posted a choker, so that's funny, right? Similar to this, like on my Instagram too, at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, or my TikTok, witchyutopian, WITCHYUTOPIAN, witchyutopian.com, a mother and daughter operated metaphysical shop that offers handcrafted, one-of-a-kind kind of goods and like things like this. Like, this is a bangle bracelet that I made the moon goddess, right? Throat chakra, clearing a lot of children. It's a bangle. Wearing. It's pretty. Okay, things one of a kind. So like that's only one of its kind. So like, things like that. So shipping out to you. So anyways, that was just a little like, commercialized. Like, hey, meet me at this time. It's like, oh, and then also like this is great. Okay, this is another wand that I have created for a king in his life, right? To be added into their collections, right? Of divination tools and beautiful things, right? So look how massively dope this is, okay? So here we go. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so I like making things, right? I had someone, right? Anyways, I don't even want to talk about that. So it is what it is. I took care of it, and we walk with that in our divine wisdom. I was made alert to what this person was going to do, and it's like the Jesus in the room. That's the analogy I'm going to use, right? Jesus already knew Judas was going to betray him, and yet Jesus still washed his fucking feet. Kind of like that, you know what I mean? Still sent my thing, knowing what you were going to do anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is at the end of the day. I don't want my money tied to you. Refund. Okay, the Queen of Bedlam. The Queen of Bedlam, right? So yeah, so taking the first step, right? Honoring the system that is you, celebrating the system that is you. seductress energy too, right? So leaving the big behind, leaving shit behind you, being the bigger person, right? While things still try to lurk or loom in the shadows, right? Because there's a blessing, another 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Another 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, right? These kind of things. The buildup of that, like 16, so 32 is 5, right? So 8, 8, 8, 8, 32, and 5, right? So 8 going through the portal of change, which is 5, which is transformation, which then goes to 6, right? Which will be balance, right? Reciprocity, right? So it's going through this transitionary period that is challenging, right? Because you have to deal, but there's a blessing in that. There's a blessing in dealing with that, with taking the leap of the faith, right? Having faith in your dreams, right? And knowing and learning your song. I just posted a a YouTube video that is talking about that. It was like the full moon, right? On revealing, like, you know, the unsung song, right? So your song 4, 5, 6. We're just talking about 5, 6, right? So 6, 4, 5, 6, right? All about that balancing act that you're creating for yourself in your life, because you are the sorcerer, you are the fixer, you are the creator, you are the magician, right? You are the magician. And even though that there are hidden ones, right? There are hidden ones in the midst that want to try to fuck up your game, that don't like what you're doing and don't like what you're about, because whatever it is, they want the fortune to be in their favor. But listen, you on your wheel of fortune kind of ways, right? And your independence avenue, they might be mad at that. That's what I even hear. They might be so mad that you get to do a certain kind of thing that they don't get to do what they want to do and stuff like that. So they're bothered by that too, knowing that, look at the really defensive gardens, right? They're upset that they're upset because like something shady way, right? They're upset. I don't like to tap into these kind of energies. That's why, like, if I watch certain kind of things, like, it'll be in those developments that people don't mind going into, right? Provider, right? So it's just the energies I just stay away from. So, you know, it's identifiable really quick. And so sometimes, you know, you give people the benefit of the doubt, and that's the mistake that they make, because they think because of who they know and what they know, and they think that you won't say, or that you can hide or pretend, you know, behind a mask, and pretend it's not that kind of way, because you'll never admit it anyways, right? So it's just like, you don't get on my face, right? So the remembrance, right? So you're in this space of remembering, right? Of honoring, like, it's the unicorn, right? It's like realizing I am this unicorn, right? I am this unicorn, like a 4 or 5 anyways, right? So 4, 5, 5, change them up to 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, right? But it's a build up 4, 4, 5, 5, 8, 8, 8, right? And to the 9 cycles, right? And just doing what, look at uplift your thoughts, right? So uplifting your thoughts, staying into that kind of positive stream flow, right? Focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you, right? So fudge that, right? Don't focus on that. Don't talk about it. Don't repeat it. Don't live out the cycles. Don't be trash mouthing. Don't participate in that lower vibrational energy that keeps you off your course. You know what I mean? Like, I can sit here and pout and be all these kind of things, but instead I went the creative outlet. I found a poem to freestyle. I did that. That made me feel good. You know, like, you know, I wrote about it, right? Burn that shit, right? So you write about it, burn it if you write about it, because you don't want that shit to linger either, right? So, right, if you write about it, burn it. Or do something counterproductive, make something, take that. I had a whole fucking photo shoot. I ended up, you know, people try to, like, you know, shade your name or make you look a certain type of way, do certain kind of things behind the scenes. But, you know, they can do whatever it is, but, you know, your place and how you feel and what you do and how you rock and what you are will show in everything that you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to do all these kind of, you don't need to meet them in the energy that they're in to defend yourself. Like, why put yourself in certain kind of energy? So counteract that, like, you know, with doing something that's prosperous for you. That's how I like to look at it too. I thank you for inspiring me to write this poem, because it's dope. I thank you for inspiring me to put another video that gets thousands of views or hundreds of views or whatever the case may be. Thank you for helping me to create a piece of material that is useful for somebody else, that helps them to feel good and feel great about themselves too, and puts them into further alignment with themselves. Thank you for helping me to help other people by standing up for myself and being able to express myself in the way that I do, that it puts me in the outlet of expression to express myself in the ways that I do, that it spreads like a motherfucking wildfire because it helps other fucking people. Thank you for inspiring me to motivate my fucking self. Right? So don't get caught up in certain temptations, right? Right? Through the Queen of Passageways, right? So there's a million ways that you could have handled certain things. There's a million ways to handle certain kind of things. So it's really taking, right, the fear of growth, taking what you have learned, right, and applying that now, right? Because you can, you will, and you do, right? You can and you will and you do. Right, and look at how beautiful, because look at the child, right? So it's like and it's having it with not that bitter stain. Like, you're not gonna make me bitter because you're that way. I see what you're trying to do. You're upset. I get it. I wouldn't be upset. That's the difference, right? That's the difference, right? It's easy to be upset. Everybody's upset. There's reason to find fault in everything if you want to look for it. Things happen, right? And so feel how you feel about it. Find its transmutation. I used artistic expression to help me transmute what bothered me. And then after, I giggled to myself and I feel better. Because I expressed it, I transmuted it, I met my truth in it. So there's no reason for me to linger in it. Once you see, you see. Right? Once you see, you see. So now I move forward. Right? With wish fulfillment too, the dreaming, 6, 7, 8, 9, completion at this time, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? Completion with the unification of oneself by taking a leap of faith into the unknown by doing what is authentically right and genuine and true to you, right? The blessing again coming through at the root of you, especially when you move in your own authenticity without having to prove anything to anybody. I got shit to prove. Harmony, family harmony, right? Your loved ones form a strong pillar of support. Embrace their love and put past issues behind you. Uplift your thoughts, right? Focus your attention on the many blessings that surround you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight, right? Right? So beautiful. Unity. You're spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use the sacred bond to heal your family, friends, and yourself. Family harmony, right? Your loved ones form a strong pillar of support. Embrace their love and put past issues behind you, right? Right. So moving forward without holding on even to any of kind of like, person that, or people, right? It seems to be people, right? For many of us, right? That it'll be like gangs. Some of them are friends. Some of them team up together and talk about you, right? It's just like, what the fudge is your problem? Or like, even if it's online, like people gather in secret harmony with one another, and maybe they don't talk about it, but intuitively they all feel the same. And so each of them do the same thing to you quietly behind the scenes, but never say it out loud to each other. But the energy is just like a hovering, like blasphemy of a fucking what? You think Jesus didn't know? We're going to use it as an analogy. I'm not bringing religion into all this kind of stuff, but it's just for you to see. People be thinking people don't know shit just because they don't say something. Right? Open your arms to receiving. Eucalyptus, you prayed for help. Now be open to accepting it. Beautiful. That's like, enlightening, like the confirmation of receiving, like the Judas betrayal kind of thing, right? Like Jesus was alerted of Judas's betrayal and still went and did what he did, right? You're alerted to these people's betrayal before they do or while they're doing what they're doing, and you still continue to be yourself through it, right? Forgiving and understanding, right? But now with your boundary, like clearly there, like no. I'm not gonna be this Jesus that you slap one cheek and you slap the other and we're gonna sit here and be okay. No, you're not gonna get away. with it, but I'm freeing you from me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just understanding that in a whole other degree. Like, I don't need to do anything to you, do it to yourself. Like, I wish you the best. That's always gonna be my stance, even when you try to dig me up the ass. Like, yo, like, you're not gonna get to do it again, right? So you can take your little black candles and all these other kind of things that you think you're doing, witchery and all this kind of stuff. Get your shit together. Focus on that. Okay, get your alignment, get your alchemy, get your health in order. You know, right? Focus on your health, wealth, stealth. Stay over there and just into your own vessel. May you evolve. That's always going to be my stance. But it's not going to be from a nice position anymore. Even though it's not from a mean one either. It's just a real one. It's not, I'm not going to be so quiet about it anymore. Like, just because I am quiet, like, you know, like whatever. I found my outlet of expression. Poetry. Social media. Writing. Reading. Crafting. All these things. Exercise. Making teas. All these different outlets that I can gravitate towards other than whooping your ass. It's just funny. It's just funny. It's just purification. By purifying your life of negative people, places, and experience, you attain true peace, right? So purification, right? So this purification ritual that we are having with ourselves. You are healed. The healing you pray for is on its way. It's here. It is in my now space that I open up to this great space, right? New ideas flow into my space, right? I get creative. Your new ideas divinely guided and it's meant to be shared with others. Continue to work on it, and because you are on the right path. Yay! Okay. Let go of anxiety, calm your nerves, and you'll be able to hear the voice of your angels, right? Telling you about the fuck shit people be trying to send your way or synchronize or plot and scheme in some kind of way, thinking they're gonna get away with the work that they don't put in, but they'll put in so much motherfucking effort to try to fucking slander you in any kind of way, and like put in all that effort to fix yourself, to go make yourself healthy, wealthy, stealthy, instead of trying to like be damaging to someone else. Like, you just adding to your own karmic train. I was like, what? Just stay and like get out of your own way. Self-sabotage is not the way. Release all anger. That's what Spirit guys say. Release all anger. Okay, don't give power to negative words by saying them, speaking them, thinking them, doing them. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing when nobody's looking. That's the opportunity some people had and they fucked up on. They had the opportunity to do the right thing when no one was looking. And they chose against it for stupid reasons. That's on them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. I'm a humorous lover. That looks true. So yeah. Shield yourself. Invoke protection to bring the situation to a speedy end. I am divinely led, guided, and protected. No weapon formed against me shall motherfudging ever fucking prosper. And anybody that thought, they thought motherfudging wrong. And I'm so sorry for the fucking self-sabotaging things that you send in your own way when you think you send the fuck shit my way. But all I gotta say is, hey, stop hurting your soul, man. You need me? Okay, hold on. Oh, wait. So I have to wrap this up a little bit, but I'm in the midst of doing that. I I picked this up and I didn't even realize that this was that dark. So it's what's the tea? So here we go, right? So confused way, that way, go back. So someone might be wishing that they can go back in time, right? And then it's showing like some giving money, like, you know, but I was seeing giving money upside down. So somebody may have refunded somebody, right? Somebody may have given somebody back something that they owed them or didn't owe them, or maybe somebody wishes that they can go back in time and like, right? Like, and check themselves, right? So you got somebody that's like obsessed, right? Like an obsessed lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, because that's what it's karmic. So like this karmic energy around that's confused in some kind of way with how they feel, right? And they're giving some like fake smiles and like all right, hold on. All right, so yeah, they could be giving like fake smiles, but inside feeling a certain type of way, like you know, people don't always have to be bad. Like, you know, you don't have to be like it's bad. Like this is where my compassion always comes in, right? Where my compassion comes in of why I've been so understanding to people's stupidity, right? Because I get it, like, you know what I mean? But I'm just like personally me, I'm just tired of being the brunt of like, you know, energy attack, spiritual attack, just because you want to be a fucking hater and it's just easy to throw that shade my fucking way. Meanwhile, I'm nice to you in every kind of way. I don't deserve that, I don't need that, and I don't want that. So I'm not going to allow that at this moment in time. Like at this point in my life, I'm not gonna waste fucking energy on preserving your fucking lack thereof of evolution because you want to come at me fucking sideways. So no, I'm not gonna pacify your lack thereof growth because you want to fucking shade me in the fucking silent and then pretend about it like anymore. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, no, we're closing that fucking door because that is not about that no more. Right, you made the foolish attempt and the mistake to try to do all this kind of thing, and you want to act the type of way, you want to act and pretend like you didn't, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So okay, right, so right, and they need to be focusing on their monies, right? But they tripping on you. They're over here like, you know, looking at what's going on with you, saying that's not fair, that's not fair. That's what I hear, that they think that whatever you got going on for yourself is not fair because it's not happening for them. But what do you know about what's going on for anybody's selves other than you? Like, focus on your bank, boo, right? Focus on your bank. But they rather be like tripping on shit that is none of their fucking business, right? Creativity munchers, hiccups, steals your ideas, right? Copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you, and then don't like you. How you inspired by someone, but you don't like them? That's jealousy. Like, what else do you call that? Like, you like everything about me, but you don't like me? Fuck you, right? Like, that's the kind of groove. Like, you know what I mean? You know, focus on your bank. Focus on your bank. That's what you need to be doing. Focus on your bank, right? Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info, trying to freaking like make you like out to be this villain. You know, you've been nothing but nice or neutral towards these people. Hey, like, it's just like whatever. Like, so it's just tiring, it's sickening. It's just like, yo, you need to like hop off. Like, seriously, right? Because they always partying, they always doing things that lead to those levelings of toxicities within their own growth development. So like, if you're not working on it, right? Like, you know, clout hungry, you rather be like says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic, like, you know, I don't pull these cards. Like, like, right? Always partying, right? So that's like lazy for me. That's what I'm hearing. Like, so, like, like a lazy energy to linger anywhere near me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very, 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 high performance. I do a lot of shit. right? People want to get mad at people for that do a lot of shit, right? So always partying or just doing things that are like not good. Diet, right? Clout hungry, clout chasing, like up people's asses that they think they could benefit from, and then like shit on you. Right? Karmic friends. These are karmic friends, okay? Can't fully trust them. Secret competition keeps your friends close and your enemies closer. Nah, we not like they fake flexing, right? Acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, right? But they girl fighting, right? They're fighting with you, having these arguments, physical fight at war, competing, like, or they want to be, or like, you know, or trying to make other people see you like that too. That's messed up. And if you feel a certain type of way about someone, that's on you. Why do other people need to follow you? Let everybody have their own experience with a person to determine for themselves what they feel about this. But look, they're grudge holders, so they're mad. They're mad about something, right? And they waste their own fucking time. They waste their own time stuck, no changes, limited, right? Limited mind, limited thoughts, limited action, limited like vocalities, right? Thief, right? Thieves, like you know, physical, emotional, lost stuff, like hating, right? And tripping on you. Look at tripping, looking you up, trying to get dirt, trying to get other people to agree with how they feel about you, you know what I mean? Talking shit down to like to the highest degree, right? Even getting, look at some like child neglect, bad parenting, scared of, hates parents, like happiness hated. That's what this is. A happiness hater. A happiness hater. Like the type of person that don't mind you doing good, but you can't be doing better than them. So if you're doing better than them, they not really liking you. And if they're liking you, they're chasing your clout. And if they're not chasing your clout, they're secretly hating on you and plotting and scheming against you too. Like because they don't want other people they move in silence about the kind of way that they really be, right? Obsessive, right? Karmic, like toxic, like, you know, possessive and all this kind of, they got issues. They got big fucking issues. They got issues beyond looking, beyond what you can see. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Look at this. Wolf in sheep's clothing. So they fake jocks, right? They fake jocks about a lot of shit, right? Moving in silence about how they move. So they may be crying wolf too. Look, just dust that shit off, okay? Dust it off, all right? Look at cyberbullying, right? Getting fake accounts to look at your shit after you fucking block them anyways. Fake ass smiles, like fronting, like that you not having no effect on them or anything like that, or talking about shit and whatever. They obsessed. Fucking obsessed. They've been obsessed for a while. And you didn't even know that. Like secretly obsessed. Tripping on you. This guy keeps just having like tripping on you. Move on, okay? Thank you. Next, right? Let's move on. Let's see. Let's see. I'm about to get these away and then like, I gotta go. Alright, move on. Thank you. Next, right? So what is, let's see. It's coming to the surface, but it's also closing. It's like out right now. Okay, I'm confused. So this confusion about this way and that way, and who's your friend and who's not your friend. There's no more confusion in this department. People, the Judas has appeared. You know what I'm saying? Making itself very clear. Right? They so triggered. Don't poke the sleeping bear. Why you do that? Right? Like, why do you poke something? Why do you trigger something? Why do you take that risk when you could have just been honest? When you could have just been neutral? When you could have just been a decent person? Fuck that. You could have just been a decent person. Right? Right? Put your head up in the clouds. Thinking shit is one way. And your toxicities, right? Your head could be up in the clouds and you could be in a healthy head and up in the clouds and you could be manifesting, marinating, all this kind of stuff. But if you have a distorted outlook into a certain kind of 3D reality, and so your inner and your outer are like conflicted in that kind of degree, like what do you think that you're radiating and you're creating for your own life? You know what I mean? With these distorted things, right? So fishing for comments, fishing for stuff, like you fishing for stuff, like you want, like you fishing for stuff. They fish, low IQ, okay? So just be unbothered, and they pissed, extra trigger because you are unbothered, like seriously, true, extra, like it's gonna become such an extra that they don't even want to hear your name. Don't mention that person, mama, but still at home looking at your shit. They should play with themselves when they do that, right? But running away from this whole conflict. Bothered, triggered, extra, wolf in sheep's fucking clothing. They always partying. So they got a lot of like addictions, habits, things that do not serve their evolutionary purpose, right? Insomnia, paranoia, anxiety, unable to sleep, sees things under bad guys. I got other bad guys, but born with that shit. I can sleep 100 hours and still have dark circles in my eyes. So say what you want, right? Bad karma, talking shit. This reminds me, is this Nancy from that movie? Talking shit. Okay, so it's like when they do that, I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm against me, harm against yourself, harm against others, some shit like that, right? So like these are people that like will do black magic on a person, on another person outside of themselves, and think they have every right to. And they think that they have every power to. That kind of person. And then all they have done is stored up, like in a bottle, every bad thing that they have thought that they have done and had a choice to do and chose for themselves unwise. Now coming out, the snakes are coming out of you to yourself, that kind of thing, you know? Fake. They can create fake accounts on your shit. Instagram, Twitter, social media, right? A fucking spiritual hater, right? Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power, because they are rejected. They feel rejected. They battle with this kind of insecurity, so they become a different kind of energetic cyber bully. But listen, just dust that shit off, as they're obsessed with you at this time. They are spiritually bankrupt. They are probably got low funds in their own accounts, like, you know, or living paycheck to paycheck, or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't want to go into their energy, but you know, that's a tiring energy, right? They ain't shit. Remember, you was the boss, bitch. They'd be curious about you, but they be played out, right? Stuck in their fucking ego, waiting on a fucking miracle. But they, you know what? They're trying to give you a bad reputation. They the bad reputation, right? Because you're too busy motherfucking winning, okay? Ignore that shit. These bitches is clout hungry and upset, right? So you're gonna keep on moving on. Thank you, next, right? And that's it. But they're in like a spiritual prison, like incarcerated, too, locked up, about to be always in and out, right? That's their bad karma. Like, you know. How are you gonna do and send some shit somebody's way that has not accumulated that for themselves in energy? The mathematical equation of that alchemy doesn't even fucking match. First of all, you want to send something somebody's motherfucking way, you gotta match them in their fucking vibration to meet them where the fuck they're at so that you can kick them down where the fuck they're at, sir or man. Okay? Y'all be on some dark low shit, thinking you're coming from some fucking underground world, thinking you're gonna fucking persecute some fucking vibration you don't even know what it fucking feels like. Look at me hooked. Moving in silence. Relentless. But listen, they ain't shit. Seriously. Alright, so don't let people fudge with your stability, your balancing act, your growth, your evolution, your products, your business, your family. Right? And they come slyly too. They come posing, right? I have wrote something like that. I think it was like on my TikTok. It was like, you know, like, let me see. Butcher it. I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to butcher it. A snake is a snake, but a Judas is usually someone who pretends to be your friend, who is posing as your friend. You know, and so that's how real that should be. Judas is a poser, decomposing. That's on him. That's on her. That's on them. That be on who? Judas can come and attack, but that's that karma that be whack for Judas. You see. You see the balancing act of this university of energy, whom you be to think you can decree any kind of unruling blasphemy. Fuck, I hate that shit. You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You can hate me, you can hate me, you can hate me now, but I won't stop now. Right, they creeping. Creeping and creeping, their eyes, and they're creeping and they're looking, right? Because they're looking from their disguise. They want to creatively munch off of you, steal your ideas, copy your work, duplicate, feed off of you. They feed off of you. They feed off of you. And be cyberbullying too. They be creeping, they be making fake accounts. They be doing this like a little quiet mouse. But if you ever had a mouse in your house, then you know a motherfucking mouse ain't quiet, so you can hear them coming too. Munch, 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 munch. You are being bullied online, and theirs, and they are as separate from this. They kiss an ass, right? Somebody might come back and kiss your ass too. Somebody might apologize. I hear for some. Okay, that's great. Then people apologize because you the boy silly. The extra trigger. extra, read all about it. Divination abuser. They don't even read right. Some of these people don't read right. They read from the distortion. So like, be careful who you get readings from. Be careful. A lot of people are just interpreting it from their perspective, not from spirit's perspective. There's a big fucking difference there. So learn to discern from that and all that kind of stuff. That there are people that interpret the cards just because the human is interpreting the cards, and then they use their eclectic fucking like human wisdom to articulate the cards for you from their perspective. That's not spirit, okay? And some people are really good at it because some people are really good at just reading the cards. You know what I'm saying? Right, but people thinking that they could pull cards, right? their demons are playing tricks on them. They might get wrong information. Holy shit. And because it's talking at their ego. So wow, right? Because they played out. They broke. That's another reason why they mad. Fucking joke. Impersonator. Pretending to be something that they're not. They want to be you, acts like, dresses like, looks like, tries to copy you, or, you know, hate on you. But meanwhile, it's because they're inspired by you, right? Right? So they try to force their way into certain kind of things, forces things, manipulates, right? Big on the social media campaign, right? These are the kind of people that fake imposter accounts. Seen a few of those. I'm like, nobody made your fucking account. Stop it. But they go all extra about it because, I don't know, because they're an abuser, divination abuser. They want attention. They want attention. They want attention. And so some people might be mad that you get attention and they don't. And they feel like they deserve the attention because they're real about whatever it is they're passionate about. But what they seem to be really most passionate about is finding cause and excuse and fucking reasons to be a hater. Threatening, intimidating, threatening. They're bothered. Some people might threaten. Some people might want to fight you. Some people, whatever, like creating cyberbullying, trying to make your life not peaceful, right? But they're scaredy cats. They're right? I don't like to even say pussy because pussy is powerful. So getting evidence, like, so they're trying to really make you look bad in some kind of way. Right, but let them open up the doors to reflecting. You reflect upon this too, right? Because not everything that comes at you need to take. But they're looking for it. They're looking for dirt. They're looking for anything on you that they can. Anything else? Anybody else got something bad to say about you? Or really, look, on, let's team up together. Like that kind of do, creating a lot of fake shit, fake accounts. Tiring, right? It can be tiring. That's what they want you to do, right? They got no car, they got no fucking, like, they court a case, some might even have STDs, okay? Be up in that kind of shit. Whereas, yeah. Stay unfazed. Right, so, alright, that's where I end this because I don't the extra triggered. It's gonna be the title of this, extra triggered. Hey, they extra triggered now. Like now they have a reason to be extra triggered, especially if you put your foot down, right? Especially if you're dusting it off, especially if you are not chasing them, especially if you just on that, like, you know what, you dig your own fucking grave, like you do whatever it is. I'm off of this. I wash my hands of this. I'm not gonna participate in this, right? And you just divinely guided, waiting and knowing that, you know, I'm divinely led, guided, and protected, and your shit is not my shit, okay? And so with that is in wisdom that I act upon my next steps that I take in my course of action, because before you came here, I was on my plan, course, and action, and you are not, just because you are triggered by my existence, that's on you because you're triggered by your existence, but you refuse to hold yourself accountable or go travel down that into that deep sea of abyss that you should go travel, because you have a lot of things that you can go and meet for yourself so that you can evolve and grow. This I know, right? So anyways, you are the star. You are the star. Watch me work, right? Let them watch you. Watch me, baby. Watch me do it. Let me be the example. I am the example of breed of seed that needs to be, because my joyous home gardens is here with me on this elevation, evolution of everything that is happening here, right? As I take these forward movements and steps into my joyous gardens, right, that are here. So watch me work it, baby, because I am the motherfucking star here by far, and that is why you watch me too, right? And so here we go, right, because I am the provider of logic and impartial judgment here, right, divinely led, guided, and protected, and my future plan garden are too. And so these movements that I make, these things that I do into my happily fulfilled mother fudging place, that is the sacred space that I am creating for this. And I'm holding on mother fudging tight to this avenue of delight that is here for us to celebrate on, because I am in love. I love. Ooh, okay, so let us be abundant in our legacy avenue, okay? Because we are the magicians in our own life, ruling our land, right? So that's beautiful. All right, so seriously, wishes come true, please. Stop it. Ooh, la la, la la. Maybe we can continue this story on our next journey of YouTube land. Let me know if you want to go explore wishes come true in the love space of a place for us that know that this too. Ooh, let's go. Wishes come true. It can happen to you with soulmates and our connections. Trusting my intuition, development of trust and manifestation. It's a party place. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this video, there is no one video that is the same or like any other in any kind of way, although it's an evolutionary channel here. This is a sacred space created for us to unite in every kind of mind, body, heart, and soul way that is dope-tastic in every kind of evolutionary way. I always freestyle my topics and my videos and things like that. So this one here is extra triggered. What's the thing? You know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah. Hi. So you can also, there, I'm going to share a master link eventually, and if not, you can check other posts too, or the bio of my YouTube channel. I'm Enchantress Babbler on YouTube. I'm also been updating Enchantress Babbler on Anchor and Spotify. So you can go hear me there too, like while you're driving or pooping or something like that. It just take a listen to my podcast. So Enchantress the Babbler, that's what you can type. Enchantress the Babbler on Spotify, Anchor platform for my podcast. On Instagram, I am at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. Oh my gosh, I just remembered that I have a giveaway to announce, so I have to do that too. So I will do that. Oh, and I'm going back live with Manifestation Maven and I as we go back into our book club meetups at least once a month this into 2022, just because our schedulings are, you know, crazy too. And so you can tune in, because I believe, ooh, I gotta go check the calendar and see, because we have a meeting live on Instagram too. So come join us to the sun. Something to look forward to as we go over the book. I can't remember its name. Not even on the book right now. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that book. Okay, so yeah, I think it's this weekend. So it might be like 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for UK time, like 6 p.m. or something. So I will be sharing that on my Instagram, the information anyway, so you can follow me there at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS. Something's going on live this weekend. Check it out. And it's a feel-good vibe. Oh, the sun keeps coming out. Yeah, the sun will come out every moment now. So that's dope. Better things ahead, right? So better things are ahead. Right, let's learn from our experiences. Let's not crucify. I don't need to crucify people. People don't need to crucify me. Let's not crucify each other. That's part of our condition. Let's put that shit to death, okay? Let us be united in our desire. Let us take off in our desire to be evolutionary and, you know, and joyous, right, in our experience, right? And joyous home garden starts with ourselves. as it then exudes on out, that's what it'll be all about. And you know, certain kind of people can hate on you for reaching these certain kind of places within yourself, but you know, that's again on them, right? You keep being you keep being awesome, you keep doing you keep on with that too, because that is justice. That is justice. Okay. Beautiful. So yeah, so you can check that out there. So Anchor, Spotify, Enchantress, BABBLER, YouTube. Also, you can subscribe here, like, comment, whatever you want. Keep it clean, keep it good. If not, block it to you too. So you know, we just clear on that. You know what I mean? So only good vibes here. Seriously. Check yourself. Okay, support compassionate and intuitive feelings. Okay, good place, good space, head space, mind space, evolutionary space. And then on TikTok, it's come here, puppy. Hold on, it's my young old man. Come here. Ay, ay, ay. Ay. Say hi. Okay. Good boy. All right, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know. Witchy Utopian on TikTok, and then you have enchantingbabble.blogspot.com, which is on Blogger, and so many different platforms for us to connect, supportive generosity and security. So if you're with those supportive type vibes and in that kind of like alchemize of a line of reciprocity ave, and you're in this 2022 land, knowing that, hey, let me like jump in and be on this justice spree, like, because I know it's a provider of prosperity and power. Show you love. I make a lot of things. I do a lot of things. You could go check out my shop. There are one-of-a-kind items, like, you know, such as this wand, which is actually already sold. So that's why I'm actually sharing it, and I have permission to share this beautiful creation, which is why I'm sharing this beautiful creation. It's kind of like what's that word? What's that word? I don't remember the word. Okay, it doesn't matter. But either way, before this goes and ships out, anyways, it's almost ready. I'm sharing it, and you know, like this bracelet. So there's only one of this kind of bracelet. So you know, it's all one of a kind of stuff. You can check out the shop. There's something always added to the shop every single day. So that's dope. And that kind of way, I want to engage more over there too. Eventually, I want my website and its members, which is a free membership. You can receive Intuit emails from us. Okay. My daughter's even offering readings too, emails, readings, 1 card reads and 3 card reads, starting from as low as 11. You know what I mean? So she's a lifetime transcendentalist and seer of many sights and sorts. Since she was little, I have always said that whatever she pulls with cards is mother fudging law, and that's just how it be. And so, she do be in her emperor energy, yeah, for real. Hey, future plans, garden. So if you would like a dope email, like little mini read from us, at us, you know what I mean? That's another offering there too at witchyutopian.com. There's information about us both are there, and you can, you know, just grow with us in that kind of way, which is dope in a kind of way, in a kind of alchemical way. So anyway, so thank you. That's witchyutopian.com. You can sign up for free, and receive Intuit emails and all these kind of things. We will never spam you, only inspire, support, motivate you in every kind of way. And that's it. That's all I have to say. So thank you. Have a nice motherfucking night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you are, be your authentic self every single time. Like, you know, part of my hesitation before even hitting start too is like, you know, I feel like crap. Bleed twice this month. I'm just like, you know, like acne, where I just like, you know, right here, because, you know, again, bleeding, you know, twice this month, or whatever the case may be. Just like whatever. But you know what? Content is I. In love with I, as I am. That's all we can ever be. You know what I mean? Till next time.